Lyoto Machida versus Dan Henderson. I feel like in this fight, Lyoto Machida is just going to outmove him, really. I mean, Dan Henderson's always got that one big factor, which is the H bomb. If he hits you with that one punch, it's a wrap for the night. You might as well call it quits because you're knocked out. But Lyoto Machida has kicks. He's got really good punches, really good straights, jabs. He moves in and out real fast. He has a real far back stance, so it's going to be hard for Dan Henderson to hit him with that. Plus, he's way faster. He's got real good takedowns for being a karate fighter, and Dan Henderson's takedowns are just mediocre, I think, for him. Having as an extensive as a background in wrestling as he does, I just don't think his takedowns are going to do anything to Lyoto Machida. He's over 40 years old, you know what I mean? I just don't see. I think it's time for him to retire. I'll be honest. I don't even know why he's taking this fight because I think, if I remember correctly, he's lost his last 3 or 4 fights. So I just don't see him winning this. The only fight that he's won in the last five is against Shogun, and Shogun was actually winning that fight, I think, and he just got caught. The whole thing is Dan Henderson's old, man. He doesn't have a chin like he used to have. He used to have just an unbreakable chin, and he just doesn't have that anymore. Lyoto Machida, I kind of feel like he's going to win this by knockout. I mean, that could not be true. I mean, it could be, couldn't be. You never know. It's the fight game. If he gets caught with that H bomb, it's lights out. But then again, Lyoto Machida's got really good body kicks too. He's so fast that I just don't see Dan Henderson being able to keep up with him, the pace or anything. I think honestly he's just going to gas him out. There ain't no chance for Dan Henderson to win this in my eyes unless he catches him with the one lucky punch H bomb. It's just that's the only way it's going to happen. Maybe if he was younger, you know what I mean, he might, but not today. Not in this day and age. It's just not going to happen. Dan Henderson, he's over his prime. He's over the hill. He needs to retire in my eyes, I'll be honest. But then again, Lyoto Machida hasn't been looking that great either. His last couple fights, I think he lost. I'm not sure, but I had to check that, but I'm pretty sure he lost. But he has great takedown defense too, so I just don't see Dan Henderson getting to take him down. I think the only weapon he has in this fight is the H bomb. And Lyoto Machida's he's got a lot of tools under his belt. He really does. I mean, to be honest, in his division, he's probably number 4 behind, in my eyes, Luke Rockhold, Chris Weidman, uh, Yoel Romero, and then I think it's Luke Rock or Lyoto Machida comes in at 4 because I really do think he'd beat Jakar Souza. I'm not sure, but I think he would. So I think Lyoto Machida takes this by second round knockout. Give me your thoughts in the comments below.